Hello everybody on YouTube, welcome again to another live cooking with Ange. I'm just going to position you, hopefully I'm going to get you in the right position. Getting better at this. Hopefully you can see everything there. Let me just try and get you down a little bit further. There we go, perfect there. Let's start Facebook. Hello Facebook as well. So, welcome everybody tonight, and tonight we are cooking a Thai chicken and ginger curry. Thai chicken and ginger curry. Just get my Auntie Sharon on, who's going to be cooking with me. There we go. Hiya Christine. So this actually looks quite interesting tonight. Hey Yasha.
Hi.
How are you today?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Oh yes, looking forward to this one.
Yeah, the Thai chicken, ginger green beans and brown rice.
Sounds lovely.
Sounds good, doesn't it? I was debating between this and the katsu curry earlier, but I thought this one sounded better, so all good. So this one's actually got 466 calories.
Fabulous.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Is that now cheese day,
Oh yeah! Hiya Bridie, hiya Tanya. So we're gonna start off with rinsing the brown rice and add to a pot with plenty of cold water. So let's get that on the go. They usually say rinse the brown rice to get rid of any of the protein so it doesn't stick together. Now as you can see, that's for me and Claude, that brown rice. And hopefully it's going to double in size because that don't look like there's a lot there. Hiya Mum. I was a bit disappointed by last night, Sharon.
Yeah.
There definitely wasn't enough food there. Me and Claude got hungry later on. What about you?
Did you enjoy it?
It was alright.
Yeah, was it? Oh, I don't think I got the best way to go now.
Sorry?
I don't think I'd go out of my way to make it go.
No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. So we've got to put that brown rice on a high heat, Sha. So once that's boiled, you've got to reduce the heat for 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, next step. Just reading forward a little bit. Oh, okay, that gives me somewhere to put it. So, peel and roughly chop the shallots, the garlic, cut the red chillies in half lengthways, de-seed, scrape the chillies out with a teaspoon, and finally chop. So that's the shallot, the garlic, and the chillies.
Right.
Alright?
Yeah, now I've only got half an onion.
That'll be fine. Because this is the tiniest shallot in the world. Have you seen it? Look at that.
There's just absolutely no point in that. It's all this stuff.
Literally, no point. But I'm going to do it. I think this is just part of to make the actual paste, you know, Sha. So I don't think you're going to need the whole of the half the onion.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to get me some on the way home from work, but goodness knows what time that could be.
Because this is going in a pestle and mortar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, that's the second time I've made one of those.
Have you got yourself one yet?
No. I'm going to have to now. It's come up twice.
Yeah.
Try and cheat.
How did you do it last time? It worked.
I'm going to try it with a sheet. There's another way.
Right, what's the other way you're going to do it? You're going to blend it?
I want to give it a colour, yeah. In my bullet.
Yeah. In your bullet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a food bullet. Sorry, Mum.
And put some chilli, onion, garlic.
Chilli, onion and garlic, just roughly chopped. But de-seed the chilli, they've said.
Yeah.
Where's my garlic? Da, da, da. So how is everybody tonight? How are we doing? How you, Nick? How you, Diane? How are we all doing tonight? What we got for dinner tonight, people? Let me guess, my dad will come on and say nothing. My mum will say a sandwich.
I'm surprised your dad hasn't had it work this year. He's quite adventurous, isn't he?
He is quite adventurous with his food, my dad is. He quite likes his food. And as I said last night, you know, when I come to Portsmouth next, when I'm bloody allowed, which will hopefully be bloody soon, because I'm missing everybody. He says he's going to order a box for me, him and Claude, because obviously my mum won't have any. Singing to you now. Easiest way to get rid of the seeds out of a pepper. Hiya, Darren. Teaspoon, straight up the middle. See that? Straight out. Saves all that rubbish. Nice and clean look. Nice and clean. It said roughly chop this as well, but I'm actually going to chop it into quarters so it makes it easier once it's in my... pestle and mortar. And also, if you're ever dealing with chilies, especially men, this is a tip for. Don't go to the toilet straight after without washing your hands thoroughly first.
Or do, whatever takes fancy.
If you're into that, Sharon, that's totally up to you, my darling.
Not me, I ain't good Willie.
Well, just don't go and play with yourself afterwards then, Sharon. Might be a bit stinging. So all that goes in the pestle and mortar. So has anybody asked what we're having for dinner tonight? Pinch of Nom crispy chili beef. Yeah, I've got that Pinch of Nom book. It's a good book. At some point, I'm going to be going through that book. I think when we finish with Gousto, I think we'll start on the Pinch of Nom book.
Oh, I love the Pinch of Nom. I've got all of them.
What have I done with the recipe card? Oh, it's there. So, chop the lime in half. Chop the coriander finely, including the stalks, keeping the leaves and stalks separate.
So split them in half again like we did last time.
What?
Coriander, leaves and stalks.
No, it's saying just chop it all. Chop the coriander finely, including the stalks, keeping the leaves and stalks separate. Oh, keeping the leaves and stalks separate. Let me see what they're using the coriander for. Bear with me. Oh, you've got to add the coriander stalks to the pestle and mortar.
Oh, bloody hell. I've just the pestle and mortar bit. Oh, I do love a bit of coriander.
I do. Coriander's one of my it's probably my favourite herb, actually. That and basil.
Yeah.
I love sometimes just having a bit of basil, cherry tomatoes, mozzarella, and salt and pepper and olive oil. It's great stuff. It's not even bloody coriander. So, how are we all enjoying this lockdown this time? Because last time we had a lot of sunshine.
That was from March.
March last year.
Not March, is it?
Yeah, nearly a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right, that's all the stalks I'm separating. They could be chopped. Yeah, can you believe it? It's been nearly a year that we've not been able to get on with our lives.
Rubbish.
It has been.
I remember last year, we went round to your mum and dad's a few times, just in their garden, sitting there cooking the store pot. Just when they opened it back up again.
Yeah.
So I know I needed food. Couldn't get no money anywhere. So I bought one last time, years ago. So I'll be able to get one when it's cold, won't I?
Yeah.
That was difficult to get. If anybody needs a big 12-foot, 10-foot, or 12-foot pool, there's a filter where I go to Smith's Toys.
There you go, people. Go and get them before Sharon and Rob. I think this time last year we were in Dublin at a gig
Storms.
in Storms in the centre of Dublin with loads of rain.
We nearly didn't get flights back. We were cancelling flights, weren't we?
Yeah, they were actually cancelling flights back. So we almost got stuck in Dublin. And then I think 2 weeks later, we went into lockdown. So we're a bit relieved really that we managed to actually get back.
Yeah. You put your ginger in that as well?
Sorry?
Are you putting your ginger in that?
No, it's not asked for ginger. It's chopped shallots, garlic, chilli and coriander stalks.
That's okay then.
Right, you've got to grind that to a paste now, darling.
But I've already mixed mine. Well, apart from coriander, right?
The coriander stalks are supposed to be in that. With the chilli, the shallots and the garlic. See, this is where my dad would come in handy because he could be my sous chef right now.
Certainly keep the conversation going, that's for sure.
That's mainly because he wouldn't shut up. Proper smells spicy, I can tell you that much for nothing. Whew. I don't think it's going to turn into a paste either.
Didn't last time when guests do it. I didn't anyway.
I think I'm going to be pasting it for like ages to get it into a paste.
Yeah, I just mixed it. As long as you've got flavours in there, that's a good one.
It doesn't, does it? It's a bit squished. Look at that. Can you see it?
Yep, there's mine.
So that'll do for now. What's Claude doing behind me?
There's some headache tablets. Sinus tablets.
Right, what's the next bit? Right, heat up your pan, Shah,
Already on it.
with a bit of olive oil. Oh, you're supposed to add salt to your paste as well, Shah.
Okay.
It's just told me. Good tablespoon of olive oil.
Ooh, that's good. It's really hot.
It's paste-ish. Dissolve the coconut cream in 150 millilitres of boiled water.
I put that on very good today, don't I?
And add soya sauce.
Okay. I didn't want to do that, did I?
add the chicken breast to your frying pan and cook on both sides for 3 minutes. Hiya, Camilla. Hot soapy water in the sink to wash my hands, mother. You're going to need 2 pans tonight by the sounds of it, Sha.
Okay.
So for all of you that can see, my chicken's just started to brown, so I've just turned them over. I know one of the things with Thai food is they like to cook stuff in the actual sauces. So these chickens, although it's starting off cooking and just getting that nice temperature running through it, it's going to cook more in the sauce. So it's all good. It's saying cut your lime in half, Shab, but it's saying use it half for wedges, so can you see that browning quite nicely there now?
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So, once it's browned quite nicely on both sides, it's saying add the Thai paste now, Sharon. Turn the heat down slightly. Oh, that does not smell good. So you just cook that Thai paste off a little bit so it just gets its fragrance out and just starts it cooking a little bit.
Right, I can smell that now.
Smells amazing, doesn't it?
It does.
And once all that fragrance has come out a bit and you've cooked those spices and everything down a little bit, you add the the coconut stock, Sha.
Okay.
Now, because I need another pan, I'm actually, just so that I know those chicken breasts are going to cook, I'm going to use my lid and just place it over the top of them so it just steams the chicken breast in that sauce. And then I'm going to switch my pans about a bit so I can actually get to a second pan going. Lot of mixing them out here, isn't it?
The smell is just getting more and more crunchy.
Sorry?
The aroma is amazing.
It's good, isn't it? I've just put a lid on top of my chicken breast because the sauce isn't covering the actual chicken, although it will cook. I kind of just want to make sure it proper steams all the way through.
Yeah, put tin foil on and then lid on top.
Good work.
Don't have on it.
So, tell I don't use this pan very often. So, deseed the pepper, slice the sugar snap peas, and... Sorry? Yeah, so it's saying deseed the pepper and cut into thin strips.
Okay.
Oh, we're supposed to add the lime into the chicken mix.
Oh, are we?
Only half. Only half the lime.
Okay.
Oh, that does smell amazing.
Doesn't it, Joe? Lovely.
I am really looking forward to
Honestly,
eating
I
that.
wish we had smell-o-vision.
I wish we had smell-o-vision, Sha. So, you cut the other half of the lime into wedges, Sharon.
Yeah, they're all in wedges.
Right, I'm just going to move that out of the way for a minute. Because that's got my coriander on. I'll get another chopping board for the peppers. So in the picture it says to do the peppers in half and then to thinly slice from there.
Well, mine's like that.
So I'm copying what the recipe says. I would normally cut a pepper in quarters and do this. You been at work today, Sha?
No, I'm shielding, aren't I?
Oh yeah. What's everybody else been up to today? Anything interesting? Or have you just sat around in your pyjamas all day?
Right, my rice is cooked.
Yeah, you've got white rice though, ain't you? I've got brown, so mine's still cooking.
Yeah.
Brown rice takes bloody ages to cook. Feels weird cutting sugar snap peas in half.
Which way do you start? Lengthways?
Yeah, I'm just cutting straight down the seam, down the middle. I haven't seen Lionel John come on tonight. Are they here?
I haven't looked at the, oh, Nick Amy. Hi, Nick Amy, if you're still up.
Oh, is Amy on?
No, Nick Amy, my
I'm just going to turn my chicken over, Sha,
hello.
so it gets the sauce both sides. Give it a little bit of a stir up.
The background upstairs, they have to be going.
Hello, Rob.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I'm all right, darling. How are you? And he's disappeared. I bet Rob's loving this food, isn't he, Sha?
For a change, gets fed every night. I bet you're loving this food. And I said for a change, you get fed every night. I can't be honest with the rest of them. I'm just taking my phone. Got it.
So, heat a large wide base pan, preferably non-stick, over high heat with a tablespoon of, says veg oil, but I'm doing olive oil again.
Try that again.
I think sometimes you've just got to change the recipe, ain't you? To suit what you've got in. Used a hell of a lot of vegetable oil since I started doing this. So, once hot,
Yeah.
add the shredded cow, the pepper strips and half the sugar snap peas. With a pinch of salt and cook for 4 to 6 minutes or until starting to soften. Oh, you've got to do the ginger as well.
Gonna do what?
Got to peel and scrape the ginger.
Yeah.
And finally chop the ginger.
Okay.
I love ginger, you know, but the worst thing about ginger is having to peel and chop it.
Yes, when
I just
about
raked it
ginger,
on
ginger.
this fine bread. It's easy.
Sorry?
It's the mess of my
Clange.
Yes, Claude.
The worst thing about ginger is the other ginger.
I'm not going to repeat what Claude just said off camera. Because my mum will kill you, Claude. In fact, I will repeat what she said, Mum, because...
something, be brave, stay nice and loud for Claudia.
Exactly. Exactly, Sharon.
And children in the background.
You should be brave and come and say it on camera, Claudinewest. She's just giggling to herself in the background now. She ain't brave enough.
I'm just one of these keyboard warriors.
She is a keyboard warrior at times.
I always confront the twat.
She's saying that she always confronts twats. Which she does, to be honest.
I like twats killed them out twat.
Sorry? Shall I repeat what Claude said and then she can take the blame when she comes down? She said the worst thing about Ginger is being Ginger. I know!
I'm going to remind Ginger of that.
I think you should, Sharon. I think you should grass on her.
Every time you put down, I'm going to remind her about it.
If she didn't hear that, I think we should remind her about it every time we see her. Right. Curly cow. In the pan. Crunchy. Peppers and sugar snap peas in that pan.
They're all in. How many ginger?
And salt. That's a big bowl of kale. It's looking pretty though. Can you all see it? It is looking pretty. Now, kale's actually quite peppery for anybody that's not had kale. So once it starts to soften, you add the ginger. Sharon's probably already added hers. Wowza. Gonna give my sauce a quick stir, making sure that's not curdling. Turn my chickens over again. That It's done for me. I'm just taking that off the heat a bit. Slice the cooked chicken finely and serve the brown rice and ginger greens to the side. Oh, the soy sauce.
Smells amazing.
Right. Just going to do a quick bit of tidying up while that's just finishing off. Claude's happy about the fact I'm doing a quick bit of tidying up. Just going to check my chicken's cooked. Just to show you all, considering how pink it was when we put it in there, it's cooked. Saying cut it into slices, but it's actually falling apart in my hand, so it's not going into slices. It's going into chunks. But that's not looking pretty. As you can see, it's going into chunks. Huh?
Are you dishing up now?
I am dishing up, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure I told you that, didn't I? Getting the rice ready. Well, we've got a lot of green beans here, people. And I don't think they're all going to fit in the actual bowl. It's a lot of green beans. So, might.
Now, Katie doesn't eat boiled rice. She likes fried rice.
Alright, so you are frying it off a little bit.
No, I just threw a load of soy sauce in.
Just tell her it's fried. She won't notice.
Exactly.
So, Claude's always moaning that she wants more veg. So look at this lovely sauce. It's beautiful sauce. Absolutely stunning. I'm just going to pour that over my chicken. A little bit over my rice. And then I'm going to pour the rest over Claude's. And there we have chicken, ginger and chicken thigh with, oh wait there, coriander over the top.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice.
Looks very green. And the lime wedge on the side, Sha. Are you ready, Claude?
Yeah, 2 secs.
Yeah, come on, Claude, we need the Claude test.
So that's what we're left with. Just going to run this into Claude with a spoon, I think. Spoon will do it today.
Oh, that was nice.
And just come back and get you. Turn off the oven. Hold on. Looks good, Sha. Looks good. So let's have a Claude test then. Interrupting her during her game. She's going to love that.
Cold.
Right there.
Oh, let's put the lime on. Head the lime.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Looks really nice. Smells really nice.
So here we go with the Claude test.
Get some chicken. Oh, that's a big chunk. It's going to be hot. After a hard day studying. That's really good.
What about the greens?
Healthy.
Yeah. Healthy. So, everyone. So, Claude likes it. She thinks it's good. She did just do the Claude test.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us, YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed another session of Cooking with Clange.